Yep, the name of it, man, The Truth You Can't Betray, is just, you know, it's my life story when I came into the entertainment business. The reason why I came up with that title, The Truth You Can't Betray, is because everything that's in the book, as far as it being about my life, is the truth. I didn't lie. I didn't, you know, nothing is fibbed or anything in there.
Right.
And the truth you can't betray. Everything that's in that book, which is the truth, I can't go back and look at it. Because when you think of the word betray, it's like you turn your back on something where you know, you may walk away from it or whatever type of meaning that the person had for it.
Right.
But I can't look back on my life and say, well, I turned my back on saying that I went through trials and tribulations and different things like that, you know, because I did. That's what's written in the book.
What was that?
I mean, The Wire, man, it was just, you know, when you around, like The Wire was like my first television gig ever, like as far as an actor. That was my first thing that I ever, you know, was on. It introduced me to the world, you know, working with people like my man Wood Harris, who played in Above the Rim, and now he's in that new film, Jazzing It Down the District.
Okay.
And J.D. Williams, you know, who played Bodie.
Right.
Who played on Oz and, you know, some of his other projects. And you know, working with that type of cast, it just let me know right there that this was something that I was always destined to do.
Yeah.
And, you know, being around the creators and the executive producers such as David Simon, who created it, you know, Nina Noble, who was like an executive producer on it, it just really taught me a whole lot about what it's like to be on a regular on a TV series.
Right.
And it enhanced me on, you know, the whole overall business of acting, you know what I'm saying? Because like I said, it was my first thing. My background, I come from a background of R&B and hip-hop dancing.
Okay.
So I started off as an R&B and hip-hop dancing. So throughout those years, making that transition from a dancer to an actor, it just, you know, it was a whole lot that the show taught me or whatever. Yeah. And this was just with taking, you know, different classes in high school. I graduated from Forestville High. You know what I'm saying?
Forestville.
So taking drama classes in there, it was just always something that I really wanted to do. So The Wire, man, big shout outs to The Wire because they gave me my chance. You know, when she submitted my pictures and headshots and stuff to Pat Moran. Pat Moran is a casting agency out Baltimore, Maryland.
Yeah, I heard
you know, she casted for The Wire. She casted for a whole lot of different projects. Even when I made the cameo in the Head of State movie, that was because of Pat Moran. Right. So, you know, once I went in and I had to do like a code read. I had to read the character that played Weebay, my man Hassan Johnson, big friend of mine, you know. Okay. I had to read like a monologue of a part that he did in the show. Okay. So once I read for her, she was like, well, you're not really, you know, we could tell you're not really used to acting like that. But we think you got the potential. I guess it was just my drive and really wanting to, you know, really pursue this thing to the fullest, you know. So it was like once I went in there and she told me what she had to tell me, and then I left, and I really left feeling down, like, man, I probably won't even get this joint. You know what I'm saying? I shouldn't have came anyway. She called me back like 2-3 weeks later and said the directors and the executive producers, they wanted to really, like, they wanted me to come back. It was a callback. But that's great. But this time when it was for the callback, I had to go back and have everything memorized. Okay. And I always was pretty good at that, you know, having a good memory on, you know, reading different things and just remembering it, you know. So it was like once I went back and had all that memorized, man, it was kind of crazy because they was like, yeah, he really took this time to go home and he got his study on and he came back ready. Yeah. And that's what, you know, that's like 2-3 weeks later after that, they was calling me saying, you didn't get cast for Weebay, but we created a character and his name is Malik Poot Carr. Okay. And that's how I got the role on The Wire, man. And it was, you know, it's been history ever since. Okay. You know, I didn't really want to put nothing in here that my people couldn't understand. You know what I'm saying? Right. And like I said, the book, it's I'm a self-published author, so I'm out the trunk of the car with it. You know, I'm selling it out the trunk of the car, and it's available on Amazon.com. Keyword Trey Chaney. You go to Amazon.com, keyword Trey Chaney, correct spelling TRAYCHANEY, and you can pick up a copy of The Truth You Can't Betray. And another key point that I wanted to stress about the book is right now I'm in the process of developing this book into a script. Mm-hmm. And what I'm doing is everybody that gets a copy of the book, you got to get familiar with the characters. You got to get familiar with my life. You will have a chance to at least audition for the film. What's up, people? This your boy Trey Chaney. Y'all know me as Poot from the biggest show that ever hit television, The Wire. And right now you are watching FOREVERDC.com.